this is Bill with another episode of Bill on Beef. Today we're at the Montana Stock Growers Convention. What do you do at a convention? You network, you talk to people, you find out new ideas. Now this is Mark Bridges, and he and I are talking about APHIS requirements on different diseases. Has to do with the Animal Disease Traceback Program. How's that going to affect you? Mark, he knows all about it. Used to be the director of the Department of Livestock. This is why you come to conventions, so I can talk to smart fellers like this and figure out what I ought to be doing. I'm here with Jim Peterson, past exec from MSGA and the past chairman of the U.S. Meat Export Federation. Jim, let's talk exports. How many dollars do exports put on the value of an average steer?
Well, it's over $200 a head.
$200 a head.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Well, if there's any profit, that's where it'd be.
Yeah, that's right.
Exports are important, even to ranchers here in Montana. All right, here we are at the Montana Stock Growers Association talking to Fred Wacker, who is a rancher from Miles City, and he's running for the board. And Fred has an idea what NCBA ought to do with their convention. What do you think?
Well, I think NCBA ought to go where the people are, and I think that's New York City, Los Angeles, Miami, because I think we would be able to visit with more people and use the local media while we're there, and it would absolutely do the beef business a world of good.
Those are our customers.
That's our customers. That's
who
buys our
with
product.
6,000 cowboy hats, and they're going to be saying, what the? So I'm chatting with Mike Waite, who is from Congressman Denny Rehberg's office. Another reason to come to conventions is because you get to meet people like this that represent us on the Hill. Tell me what the big issues are that Denny's been working for on our behalf in Congress.
Well, number one is the spending bill.
There you go.
We have these 9 bills that the Senate hasn't moved out, the House has, and so now we're in the process of getting those through so that we don't go into default as a nation.
Eric's other job is representing producers in the state Senate, District number 20. Tell us some of the issues that you're working on in the Senate.
Well, Bill, we had an interesting legislative session. We had a split state government with a Democratic governor and Republican legislature, and we fought a lot of the same issues that are going on in many states with budgets, shrinking budgets, and increasing demands on public sector retirement, unfunded liabilities there. With regard to agriculture, though, I was amazed, and I kind of learned this with my time in the stock growers, but I was surprised to see what a defensive battle and how many constant assaults are on private property rights. It's a fundamental necessity to our entire way of living in this society, but especially in agriculture, and whether it's water access, whether it's hunting access, whether it's taxation, it's just a constant attack. And it seems like what's discouraging about it is that the battle for private property rights is a defensive battle. It seems like every inch of ground lost is never regained, and it takes a lot of vigilance. And even people on my side of the aisle aren't maybe as people from more urban areas aren't as in tune with private property issues in rural areas as they were 20, 30 years ago.
A lot of that seems to me more than just a Democrat-Republican, it's an urban-rural split.
Very much so. Yep.
Well, and that's why we have people like Eric Moore in the Senate to protect our rights. And where do you learn about it? What he's been doing? At a convention like this one at the Montana Stock Growers. If you enjoyed this episode, tune into past episodes on the Montana Stock Growers Association Facebook page. See you there.